Hi cuties, if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're not new, hi, thank you for watching my video again. So today I will be making some Valentine's Day nails. I know this video is late, I apologize for that, but honestly I love this video so much, or this set, I loved it so much, I just put it on my website and it's going to be there forever and ever and ever for anyone to purchase whenever. It is called Be Mine, so the name is still like kind of Valentine's-y, but I don't care. I love it so much. So I'm starting off on freshly buffed nails, and I'm just going on that with some top coat. I use the Beetles Gel Polish top coat. Beetles, I use everything of yours, so please, if you're watching, sponsor me. Thank you. But I showed those glitters at the beginning because I was so excited to use them. I've had them for over a year now. So I bought them to do someone's nails last Valentine's because she told me she wanted like just red glitter nails. And then day of, she's like, oh, I actually kind of want pink. So, and since then, I just kind of never used them. Spoiler alert, I don't end up using them in this video as well. But I just think that's really funny. But I'm going in with this pinkish red color. That color is really, really pretty, I will say. I got it in Beatles does like 6-piece collections that they will give like names. The color, yeah, and the name of this one is Damn Charm. That's where I got this color from. But I would also probably just look closer at the tippity top of the bottle to see the number. But I'm putting that on both the thumb and pinky. I really do like sets where the thumb and pinky are like similar or the same, and then the ring and pointer are similar or the same, and then the middle finger is something like completely different. I feel like that's a very basic like nail setup, but I absolutely love it because it's having multiple different things on one nail set without it being like too much. But I wanted that as a base color for this red glitter, which was also in the Dam Charm set. And I think it's just so pretty, and layering them together really made it pop. I also didn't want to have to do multiple layers of the glitter just because I didn't want to have to do that. I like there to be, or I wanted there to be a base color to begin with. And yeah, this video is sped up because I do be taking my time, but it's not too fast where I can't explain what's going on or that you could like, get lost or anything. But if you're ever, wanting me to re-explain something in any of my videos, just let me know. So I'm painting on this white color. Why I chose to paint the whole tip with liner, I have no clue. I don't know if I was trying to punish myself for something, but it's a good thing that sped up because obviously that took such a very, very long time. And then I course correct because, of course, that was dumb. And I go in with actual white polish and I put that on the 3 nails in the middle. Their base color will be white, but they're not all going to be the same thing. Yeah. I really wanted this to be a very like stereotypical like Valentine's set, if you get what I mean. Like the reds and the pinks. Like I wanted that to be the center of it. I feel like it's not too girly, but it also has that like very very pretty nature to it. To me, it's just a very very pretty set. Like I really do love it so much. I don't think it's anything too complicated. I just really really am in love with this. But everything's finishing on me. That's what I get for buying 5 ml bottles like 3 years ago. I always want to place orders from Beatles for like their 15 ml bottles, but I get so overwhelmed because there's so many good colors. So honestly, when like the time comes, I'm definitely just going to do like a basic coloring, so like a white and black in the big bottles, because I don't really use any other colors so often where I think I could repurchase them big, singular. But on the two nails I'm doing the an ombre, I end up cleaning this off because the stand just wasn't working out for me. I couldn't get to the edges. Like I was really struggling. And I don't know why I just kept on doing it like anything was happening. But yeah, I thought if I put it on the tip, then I could reach the corners better. And mm, it just wasn't doing it for me. So I just, girl, you're wasting your time. Yeah, look at what you've done. So I just wiped them clean, and then first of all, I went to grab my magnetic stands. Yeah, and I honestly just got a ton of those. I'm not sure why I got so many, but I'm not mad at it. It's just I don't know why I got so many. But I will get some more of like the, I guess, stationary stands. But I wiped them off, put them on individual stands. That way I could ombre them properly. Then I'm using that same color that I use as a base for the glitter, and look, instantly so much better, like so much easier to reach around. I can move it any way I want. I don't have to worry about accidentally like getting polish on the other nails and accidentally curing them. It's just a lot more secure this way. So I added some more white to really even out that ombre. Then just add more color to the sponge and dab away. Ombres are so cool to me. I don't know why. And sometimes they're, I guess to me, I love how easy they are. It's like, it looks like it takes a couple hours, but it really doesn't. And so, on the other hand, I don't even start to try. I just move it to a separate stand immediately and start working on the ombre for that too. And I think I do a much better job of staying in frame in this video. I love how, as I say that, I immediately go out of frame, but you can still see me. I'm still right there. So yeah, like that was so quick, so easy. And then I'm just adding tiny little pearls, flat back pearls to the base of the nail, so the part that would be closer to your cuticle and as opposed to the tip. But yeah, I just wanted a cute little detail, just some razzle dazzle. Those are actually so tiny, they look like little specks of dirt. And I also, while I see that like I'm doing a much better job with recording, I think I'm still too far away. In my more recent videos, I'm a lot closer. And when I say more recent, but I am doing a better job of just, you know, getting a lot closer and like working with my lighting and just making sure things look great and I'm always in frame and stuff like that. Like I would hate, I really do hate when I record like a long video and then I get to the end when it's time for me to edit it and I realize like, oh, it's completely unusable because the lighting is either bad or I'm out of frame. Like it's so discouraging sometimes. But I have no clue why I'm so on frame, off frame. After I just complimented myself, shame on you, girl. But yeah, I'm using that glue. I'm not gonna say where I got it from or recommend it because it's nothing to write home about, really. Like for tiny things like this, it's fine. And for a set like this where it's not getting like so much action, it's fine. For smaller things, it's great. But this is a glue I use when I do my own nails, and I do usually end up losing gems. So I'm just trying to use it up on myself. But I also end up losing gems on like fingers that have a tendency to get stuck in something. Like, I feel like you would always use your thumb to try to pry something open, so my thumb usually goes first. But it's not bad. It's just if you have like a busy life or like you use your hands a lot, I maybe don't recommend it. And also, if it's not a charm that's completely flat, so you know how some like because of the size, some things can't just sit flush against the nail, and there will be a gap no matter what. And the sensible thing to do is to just like fill up that gap with glue. But if there's going to be a gap, just it may not last the longest. Yeah, I'm doing these hearts on the thumb and the pinky, and I wanted the hearts to look like written, like when you just draw a heart. I wanted it to look very much hand drawn, like even though that's what it is. I hope I'm explaining this properly. More like a doodle type thing. But yeah, even like with the way the ends are crossing, I don't know why, but I told myself like that is what I want those hearts to be. And so I'm just using some white gel liner to draw that on. And I don't know if it was on this nail, but I know on one nail I really didn't like it and I just wiped it off. That may have happened to two nails even. But yeah, obviously that's out of frame because I need to be able to put that like right up my nose and into my eye. And I'm cleaning it off with a teeny tiny brush, just making sure it's as clean as I want it to be. I think right now my biggest struggle is photographing my nails afterwards. In the moment, I think the pictures look like really, really cute or whatever. But then when I go to post them, I just feel like the lighting could be different or the lighting is off, which is weird because I take all my pictures with a ring light. Like, and when I say with the ring light, like I put the ring light up to my phone and then take my pictures because for like obviously I want a well lit picture and I love the look of like being able to see the edges of the ring light come through. It almost looks like studio shot. I don't know if I'm explaining that properly or if you even know what I'm talking about, but if you've watched my videos or you even follow me on Instagram, like you would see in a lot of my pictures, like on the corners of the pictures you could see like the makings of the edge of a ring light. I just love that look and I decided it was going to be my thing. But even with that, like sometimes I just feel like the videos are so poorly lit. And I be having like my phone flash on in addition to the ring light. So maybe I do need to like learn how to edit pictures. Never known how to do that. Don't really do that. But maybe I need to start playing around with like the brightness, saturation, da da da. Da. First of all, sit down and learn what those things mean. But yeah, just continuing to draw my hearts. Ah, so cute. I was talking to someone about my business and I gave them my card and they went on my website and they were like, "Oh, I love these so much." And it just made my heart, you know, feel really, really good. Like it's one thing to love your work, but knowing that like other people love your work is so amazing and it's so reassuring. Yeah, I'm just going to clean off my brush. I try to do that like as soon as I use it because I'm so terrified of accidentally curing it. I don't know why I've like accidentally curing anything is such a big fear for me. But now that those are done, I just have to work on the middle nail and mm, whipping out the glitters. Remember how I said I didn't use these? I decided to put it in just so like to show how sometimes you just gotta go with the flow or like roll with the punches or adapt or stuff like that. I wanted to go for like an encapsulated glitter look, and usually I would just like get a tacky, like make sure my surface is a little tacky and just put the glitter on there. But I started doing that, even though it's so out of frame, and I hated the way it looked. I completely and absolutely just found it revolting. And at first I thought I just needed to add on more glitter. No, that's not what it was. It just didn't. I just didn't like it. So I put my brush down in defeat and I started thinking of like what to do to fix it. And I just ended up wiping it off. And I just decided I'm going to do like some charms. Like, no, not charms, like rhinestones. Because I've only really done like, I don't know what to call it, like proper rhinestone placements one other time. And I never even posted that video. I recently found the picture of the nails I did. It was, I think last year a friend got married and I made some press-ons for her, and that was what I did because she wanted something like loud and extra, and I absolutely loved it. But since then, I've never really done like actual gem placement, so I was so excited to do this. But because I don't do it often, I had no ideas in mind, so I had to go to the trust of pin. But those are my little, sorry, those are my rhinestones there to the corner. I wanted to figure out what I was going to use. So look at me looking on Pinterest. And Pinterest is always such a great help. Like I just be saving so many things, like things I want to try, or I get a lot of my inspiration from there. I try not to recreate a set. I try to just gain inspiration from a set. And so I'm just, oh, there's my head. I'm just putting the gems on the table, trying to figure out what placement I want to do. Because even with that, like I know you can't see everything on the screen, but I didn't end up like recreating a placement. Like I use that as inspiration to make my own or do my own. And I use some red rhinestones, obviously hearts, get with the program, and just some other like, I don't know whether to call it like spear shaped or like oblong or I don't know. You see it on the nail, especially in the final picture. But yeah, I feel like I really like points of my videos where I've explained something and it's just empty space that I get to talk. I really like talking, if you couldn't already tell. Just like letting my mouth run. But I really do hope you guys don't find it annoying. I hope you enjoy listening to me talk as much as I like talking. If you don't, sorry, I guess. I don't. I hope it's not as annoying. You know, that's going to be a new like fear of mine. Maybe I'm annoying y'all. But if you're watching my video to the end, I do love you. I really appreciate you. You are the very, very best. And I hope that if you're watching my video to the end, that means you don't find me annoying. But okay, I'm going in with the glue and my little wax pencil. Girl, get it together. Because you were off screen. I promise it doesn't happen anymore. This video was shot in like January, like early to mid January. So I had the right idea, but I just never had the chance to edit them and post them. Yeah, I'm just going back and forth between my wax pencil and tweezers, trying to get things as like straight as I want them to. The heart was bigger than I thought, not in a bad way, just I had to be conscious of the amount of glue I was putting under it because, like I was talking about earlier, it's not like the corners of the heart kind of stick up. They don't because the heart is like flat or straight, so it doesn't conform to the curvature of the nails. So I just had to make sure I was filling all that space with glue. And excuse me, the rhinestones don't go all the way to the tip of the nail, which was very much on purpose. I like the way it looked, just kind of like not going to the end. But I need to start when I do sets like these, when I just have like most of this type of sets that I make, unless it's in order, I kind of just pick some colors, have a rough design in my mind, and start like doing things. What I'm starting to do now, even if that's what I'm going to do, I write it down first. That way, If anyone ever sees them and likes them and wants to repurchase them, I know exactly what I used, and just in general, so that I know exactly what I used. And maybe 2 videos from now, I'm going to actually start like linking or listing everything I use in the description box, just so I could actually do that. It'll just help to catalog things better, and also just for inventory purposes. If I know like how often I use something, I know when to buy it. Because there's some things that I would just always rebuy. I have no clue why. But this is the top coat stage of things, one of my favorite parts, because that means the nail is done. I'm just top coating around the gems and making sure to get a little more product in between any corners. I love when the gems catch the ring light, like the little bling that goes through the screen. Absolutely phenomenal. And honestly, even though this was long ago, I remember like painting on the top coat and being so confused as to why I only had 3 nails on the set, and I would have to constantly remind myself that like, oh, the other 2 nails are off to the side. But I digress. Look, the little thing. I'm top coating those side pieces. And every time I use those tiny pearls, I top coat over them too, because they're tiny enough where I can do that and it's not weird. And also, I've used different ones from like different places, and I've noticed they all fade over time. So whatever's giving them that pearl color is like painted on. So the top coat just helps to protect that, because like obviously like scratches, or even I know a YouTuber I watched talked about like if she cleans the nails, when she cleans the nails off with alcohol, it rubs off. So doing that just helps protect it. But I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you love the finished product as much as I did. When I tell you this is one of the favorite sets I've ever made. It's definitely in my top 5. What else is in my top 5? Maybe I'll make that video later. But yeah, this is what the finished set looked like. Cue the product pictures. There we go. Look at it. It's so pretty. It's gorge. Absolutely gorge. And like, see what I mean about the edges of the ring light? But thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye, cutie. See you in the next video.